Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Virgo. So, this is a timeless reading, which means whenever you stumble across this video, it's meant for you to see. This is the timing that you are meant to hear the messages that come out. So, let's take a look at those messages right now. So, get my last few cards up. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Nice underlying energy. New stuff. I like new stuff. I hope you do too, Virgo. So let's see what this is all about. So first off, let's see, what are you? Who are you right now? You're Two of Wands. You know what this means? You're looking at two paths going, which one should I take? Needing to make a decision here. Very interesting. Well, what's the decision around? Like, what's the issue? What's the skinny? What's going on, right? We have Two of Swords. You're feeling stuck. Decision. Two twos. Twos are around making decisions, making choices. So there is something that you have to make a decision around, okay? You have to make a choice. And you're sitting there looking at it going, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to have to make a choice. I'm just going to have to pick one and go. I'm going to have to pick something and just get on with it, right? This is an interesting energy to be in because I'm looking at the rest of the cards and yeah, it's interesting, all right. So I'm cheating because I'm looking at the cards, right? So here's the thing. Okay, I have a feeling this is probably around a relationship, probably. And it's, should I stay or should I go? Or, excuse me, should I date this person or that person? It's that kind of feeling that I'm getting. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But first off, let's take a look at how you see this situation overall. And it's Knight of Pentacles. This is a card of, it's my slow and steady wins the race card, okay? It's a card of things are moving, okay? They're moving forward, but it's slow. It's slow, it's methodical, it's usually planned out. There's usually very obvious steps that are being taken, okay? This is how you're seeing the situation right now. Like, it's moving, but it's really slow. So I think this is kind of weighing on your mind because when we look at the root cause, the root of what's going on now, what is stirring all of this up? We have the Two of Cups. This is a relationship. This is 3 twos you've got on the board. This is all about choices and decisions. The root cause, it's about a person. And usually the Two of Cups is around, it's like soulmate energy. It's very, soulmates don't have to be romantic either. This is just an awesome union. It's a perfect union. Best friend, awesome coworker, perfect boss, or perfect boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, right? So the root of this is, decision needs to be made around this. And you're really not sure what to do, but you know you need to do something. When we look at the past energy, what we have is the High Priest. So this is the Hierophant. This is around structure. It's around boundaries. It's around all of that kind of stuff. There is something here that is triggered whatever is going on in this root cause. What is it that came up, right? So it could be a couple of things. Say you we'll use a dating analogy, right? Because I'm really feeling this is around a romantic relationship, even though it doesn't have to be, okay? But we'll go with that. So let's say you start dating someone and they're perfect, right? They're awesome and you get along and everything's tickety-boo. But you're Christian and they're Jewish, okay? So there's a difference in faith and religious faith, and you're like, well, it's not a big deal. You know what? You do you, I do me. That's okay. We're fine with that, right? We're allowed to have our differences. Maybe there's something that's come up within those structures and boundaries that is making you question, shit, is it enough? You know, is our love enough to get this through this? And hang on to the faith that we have in those institutions. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's where you have that struggle, right? And it's like, what do I do with the Two of Swords? do I stay with the person and ditch my faith, right? My religious faith, or do I hold true to my faith and break up with this person? It's an extreme example, but these things happen, right? So it's something around a structure of some sort. Or it could even be something like you start dating someone at work, right? You start dating some of your coworkers, right? And you're working together and whatever. Well, then one of you gets promoted and the other one is reporting to you. You can't keep going on like that, right? Most normal companies will say you can't have like a dating couple or usually more a married couple. Like, you can't have that, right? That's a conflict of interest, right? So it's, oh my God, okay, well, should the one who didn't get promoted leave the department, or should I take the promotion, but then do I give up my girlfriend? Like, it's that kind of structure that I'm talking about, right? This is what's sparked all of this happening. So let's see where it's headed, okay? Well, Five of Pentacles, that's a change. That's a change. Something's got to change. The forward movement is happening. We know that with our Knight of Pentacles. And this is how you're seeing it. But something's got to change, and you know that. We've got 3 2s here. Of course you know that. There's a change that has to happen. And it's going to be a tough one. And Pentacles is around, what do you call it? The material world. So this is your finances, your money, your resources, your home, and it's around people as well, right? So is this a change in relationship? Is this a change in job? Is this a change in home? Don't know, right? It's whatever suits your situation. But you know that a change has to be made. And that change is happening. It's coming, right? You know that because the 2 of Wands is where you are right now. You're like, I know I need to make a choice. I know I need to make a change, but what's it going to be? And it's coming. That's where you're headed, is with this change. Excuse me. Let's take a look at how we see this now, okay? So you're seeing this, okay? These are your thoughts and feelings around this situation. 6 of Swords. This card has come up a lot for a lot of people in this handful of readings I've been doing. It's been coming up a lot lately. This is the card of moving on from stormy seas to calmer waters. This is making a change and making a move, right? You know it has to happen. And you know that whatever decision you make, you need to be sure that you are going from, not from bad to worse, but from bad to good, right? There's a lot of soul searching that's going on here. There's a lot. And when we look at what's happening externally to you, so this could be things that are going on or people around you, or how they're observing what's going on in your life, we have the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. It's also, it's solutions, it's ideas, okay? That's what swords are about. Intellect, ideas, planning. I suspect that what's going to happen is there are going to be people external to you doing one of two things, or both, and they're both really good. It's people bringing you truths, like helping you really see, okay, if you do this, let's think about what that's going to look like. Let's talk about that. And bringing you some solutions, brainstorming. I think you're going to see that you got some support to try and help you through this. Okay? Now, when we look at your hopes and fears, this is a hope. This is Queen of Swords. It's figuring it out. You want a solution. You want this to happen. But you want it to be an internal thing. It's okay. So where I said you've got people external to you helping, right? Oh, here's some ideas. Here's some whatever. What you might end up with is people pushing their ideas on you. You're like, no, I need to make sure that I own this, and whatever the decision is, it's mine. Yes, the idea might have come from someone else, but I'm not making the decision based on anybody outside of me. I'm making it based on what is right for me. This is standing in your truth and doing what's right for you. Very Queen of Swords energy. So that's you. When we look at the potential outcome, I've got advice cards coming. I might pull another one. I'm curious to see where this is going. Your potential outcome card is the Tower. This is a shakeup and upheaval. So either way, whatever you choose, okay? So you've got your Two of Wands, your two paths you can take. Either way, it's going to be a big shakeup and it's going to affect you big time. It's Five of Pentacles. It's a big change. The effect is a ripple effect, and the effect is big. At the end of the day, I like to see the Tower cards as a shakeup that is uncomfortable quite often, usually. Okay, it's uncomfortable, it doesn't feel good, but it's necessary. So what it looks like after the shakeup, what it looks like when the dust settles, that's the difference. That's why I'm going to pull you one more card and then we'll get you an advice card too. Just because this is so much going on. Well, I don't need an advice, or I don't need another card, the Fool. It's a new adventure. It's a new journey. There, I think what's going to happen, I forgot about that Fool card as the bottom of the deck energy. You're going to start over. It's just going to be a whole new adventure. I'm not saying that you're ditching that person or ditching your faith. Going back to that analogy, you're not getting rid of one or the other. I think you actually find a way to hang on to both. But it's not going to look like it does now. It's going to be extremely different. But at least you get to hang on to both and you get to move forward. So that's a good thing. What that's going to look like and how that's going to pan out, well, that's a whole other story. But at least you know what's coming. You know what's headed your way, and you know at least you've got some support too. You've got people trying to help, which is always a beautiful thing. Whether you take the advice or not, up to you. You don't have to. You do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to do what's right for you. Now, your advice card is Owl. So good. Follow your intuition. What does your gut tell you? What does your gut tell you? Go with that. Because your gut, if you listen to it, will never steer you wrong. If you feel like your gut steered you wrong, it means you weren't listening. So there we go. Be that little owl and listen to your intuition. All right, we're going to leave it there. So good luck with everything. And until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Virgo. Bye.